welcome to today's vlog of What's the Helen. This is me, Helen, from beautiful Turkey, Antalya. This vlog will be very special. I decided to start it right away, just in my pajamas, because this is my first trip ever as a mom. I already hit the gym, I had my breakfast, and now it's time to do my makeup and have a little chit chat and catch up with what I've been doing lately and why am I here. So welcome to this vlog, and I hope you enjoy having a little trip with me. Okay, time to do a little bit of makeup. I hope you can hear me and you can see me. This is a little bit of a weird positioning for the vlog, but this is how I can manage all by myself during the trip. I'm actually really excited to see what Antalya has to offer. I'm here with Turkish Airlines, though this video is not sponsored by Turkish Airlines, just letting you know, guys. I genuinely love their business class, and obviously my YouTube is really new, and most likely if you're watching this video, you are a completely random person, not knowing my other side of life, which is my Instagram self, and well, I would say my creator self. I'm gonna show you a few cool outfits that I got. I got a lot of cute outfits actually for this trip. It was a very last minute, to be honest, so I was really hesitant if I should take it or not, especially because I'm traveling all by myself again. I'll see you showing a few of my outfits, and maybe we're gonna change, right? So that's gonna be it. Just a little bit of lipstick and an outfit change. From the dinner with Turkish Airlines you saw in the vlog. That was absolutely incredible, and I thought that I haven't showed you some of the presents that Turkish Airlines got for us during this trip. As I told you, this vlog is not sponsored by Turkish Airlines, but I feel like you genuinely could be interested what we got. Well, present number one, it's a model of an airplane. This has been waiting for us in the room when we arrived. Got a cart. It's a very cute kind of suitcase, and we got that case for the phone for underwater. We have a whole program for our trip. Thermal spring water, which I'm gonna take also with me tomorrow. SPF 50, also gonna use it tomorrow. So 2 passport holders in this package, and there's another one right here, also bring them home. Actually, I use them all the time. This is the main gift. I'm honestly so excited to just unpack the gifts. I know it's a corporate thing, but oh, coffee cups, so adorable. Now let's go, I think, remove this makeup and go to sleep. We have a whole day of experiences tomorrow. But yeah, honestly, so grateful to receive all of that and so grateful to be here. So I'm not taking it for granted. Really am living in all this abundance. It just feels surreal to me. I just wanted to chit chat a little bit and tell you my thoughts. Yeah, so the first thing that I wanted to say is I do understand my privilege, and I'm really grateful to be here and participate in activities like this one. During this dinner, you know, there have been people from absolutely different industries. It was not purely an influencer trip. There were like governors, politicians. I do understand my privilege, and I'm really glad that I'm able to, and I'm really grateful that I'm able to spend my time with people like this and go on events like this and receive all these presents and gifts, and I am truly blessed. I feel like, yeah, we've had so much fun today. I met a lot of people from our group that I haven't met before. I made some friends, we shot some cute content. I shot myself in this dress, which honestly, I wanted to wear another one, but I just kind of like changed last minute. It was very cold, but then they provided blankets for everyone, so that was really cool. On all these experiences, I'm just gonna take my phone, so it's gonna be really casual, and then maybe during the second part of the day, we can have a little bit more chat. Thank you for staying with me, for watching this vlog, and for joining me for this little event. And I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you tomorrow. Alright, so we're at the canyon already. It's day number 3 in Turkey. Second full day. And we're gonna experience some rafting. Let's see how it goes. Not terribly.
are impeccable. Really cool. Incredible views everywhere. Rocks. Doing a little bit of hiking. I'm actually really working towards building my muscles, so I try not to miss a day of exercise. So it's the third full day here in Antalya, and today we're visiting the ancient Roman ruins, one of the ancient cities here. Yesterday I left you hanging and didn't film a lot of vlog because in the second part of the day the jet lag really kicked in after 2 days of being here, so I just rested, caught up on some work and had to sleep for a little bit. So today I'm really excited because history is my hobby and we're visiting a few nice historic areas here. We have a whole day of activities planned, so it's more of an adventurous day, and I don't know, I love being around nature and ruins, and this is an ancient city just by the sea. So it's really like my style of spending time, you know, get your thoughts together. I'm not really adventurous, so I would say yesterday's activity was not really my type. I'm okay to spend time in nature, but we live in a gorgeous place close to the mountains and lakes, so I feel like I just have a lot of it close to my home, and I'm really excited about stuff like that. So the beach day is over. Had some fun. The water is still a bit cold, but we're on the way back to the hotel where we're gonna have our final dinner. And yeah, that's gonna be it for Antalya visit. We also have 2 more days in Istanbul with a few people from the group and then a flight back home. I honestly at this point just miss my baby girl, so I'm ready to wrap this up. I think we've seen all of the nicest spots in the area, and I'm gonna have 2 more days to go through some work and rest in Istanbul before we head back home. So yeah, but that was really fun. I'm actually really happy when I'm at Mediterranean. It's so like liberating and you always feel so relaxed. So yeah, that's the vibe. Really enjoyed our beach session here. Time to get back home.
I told her she didn't say anything. She was quiet.
Okay, I'm checking out of the hotel, and I just figured out that when I was filming with the camera, I didn't turn on the microphone. I mean, I turned it on, but I didn't plug it with a wire to the camera. So I'm not sure if this vlog is even going to go live. I'm not sure how are you going to hear me? But it is as it is. That's the reality of doing everything on your own for the first time. Yeah, codependence is real. But what shall I do?
Thank you so much for everything. Bye bye. To finish this vlog. Okay, so those are the last 2 days that I will be staying in Turkey. I'm actually staying in Istanbul right now. I'm about to pack and leave. The last 2 days were just purely relaxing, going to the gym, going to the spa, sauna. I was honestly just having my little me moment. I watched my favorite TV series and just took things really slow. I didn't even go out to the city because I've been here in Istanbul 4 times, and after the previous 5 days in Antalya that were full of dinners and exploration and full of trips, I felt like I just need to slow down, especially because I'm coming back to my family. So I'm about to take over my mom duty again, one thing that I wanted to say is I think this trip was really needed for me to kind of revise the last 2 years of my life. And, there were a lot of changes in my life. We lost two of our fathers. I gave birth to my daughter. We started a new business. We immigrated partially because we have multiple bases, as you know. But I was pretty sure that this trip would be like me coming back to my life pre-kid, like almost being single and almost being free. The weird thing that I understood during this trip is that freedom doesn't excite me anymore as much as it was before. So I would prefer to be with my daughter most of the times. Like I was not craving this being alone time. Of course, it was great just to revise and breathe in, breathe out a little bit and just to slow down. But our older version of ourselves, I guess if we crossed some boundary, right, as long as we moved as a human being, like when you're progressing as a human being, I feel like you kind of don't want to go back. I felt like this life, first of all, my first realization is this life is available to me at all times. So me and my husband, we can travel again, we can be free again, we can just leave our daughter with some kind of care or her grandma's and go travel again and feel like ourselves again. But those are past selves, they don't exist anymore. Like I don't want to be that person anymore. Even though the trip was great and I'm really glad that I took it, I feel like there are so many more things that excite me in my future, and all these things include my daughter. I love being a mom. I love my new responsibilities. I love my new positioning in life. It's like you can go back. You understand that you can go back to your past self for a moment, but you don't really need to, or you don't really want to. So that was the first thing that I kind of realized. Second thing that I kind of realized is many of you probably don't know that I was born in Ukraine and I partially grew up in Ukraine and Russia, which is geographically very close to Turkey. Culturally, I would say we are somewhat close. Even the food is close, infrastructure is close, nature somewhat is close to Ukraine and Russia. It also felt like a little moment of coming back to my way older self, like almost my childhood in a way. Again, another thing that, I understood that I've changed. I'm not relating to that culture anymore as much as I used to as a Ukrainian. North America is like my new base. I love being there. I love partially living in Western Europe as well. It just feels more like home now, which is weird because, I love Turkey. Turkey has incredible culture and people and nature and food. It's such a culturally rich area in the world, and it has everything. It has everything. History, incredible cuisine, incredible people, iconic city, beautiful coastline. It really does have everything. Incredible hospitality, by the way, too. But I also understood that, again, my family now is in a different kind of position, and my surrounding is different right now, and my daughter grows up in a different environment, and probably she and I, my new self, right, I probably wouldn't be able to go back to this part of the world to live. That's what I kind of understood, which was a little bit kind of shocking to me because I was relating to that part of the world so much before, and in the last 2 years I feel like I've changed a lot and I grew into many versions of me, probably. Yeah, the two things that I realized is the life moves on and I move on. And even though I still love traveling, and even though I still am an adventurous person who was originally born in Eastern Europe and grew up most of her life in Eastern Europe. Yeah, so even though I'm the person who was born in Eastern Europe and grew up as a child in Eastern Europe, I don't relate to that part of the world as much as before anymore. And the life moves on and I move on, and that's exciting. That's exciting, and there are so many more ways to explore, so many more reasons to grow and evolve and experience change in your life. I'm also actually thinking about going to Dubai next year maybe, or anytime maybe in winter or like spring season next year, because I'm guessing how would I feel about Dubai after not living there for almost 2.5 years. After not being in Dubai for 2.5 years, like how would I feel? That's what I'm thinking right now. Because that was a really exciting chapter of my life, a really exciting part of my life. And you know what? In Dubai, I still have friends living there. So probably I would feel more at home than here, because this is like an older time of my life, right? Many things to reflect on. I feel like I will take a little bit of time coming back home, seeing my family. I will probably reflect more. Yeah, it really feels like a completely new me. Like I don't even need to fake it. I really do feel different inside, and I really do have different thoughts that I would normally have in a trip like this. And it's I think this reflection and understanding will take a little bit of time for me to process. Other than that, I just loved being here, meeting incredible people. I've even met a person who from Go Turkey, which is a governmental organization. I was working with Go Turkey before a few years back, and that same person, he also kind of grew, and that's kind of weird because I don't remember my best self.